All right, it's that time of year again, ladies and gentlemen, football fans. So let's get it started. NFC AFC West is on deck. The Seattle Seahawks finished 13-3, NFC West divisional champs and Super Bowl champions as well. I did predict that the Broncos and the Seahawks will meet up in last year's Super Bowl, and they won. Well, Seattle Seahawks won. I got that right too. So just saying. Pros: best defense in the National Football League, allowed 14.4 points per game, best in the league. Averaged 26.1 points per game, 8th in the NFL, and they were 4th in the NFL in rushing offense, averaged 136.8 yards per game on the ground. Now the cons: overconfidence got them into trouble at times, and plus they were the most penalized team in the league. And they got to do something about the offense for the simple fact that they were ranked 26, and that's not good at all. Just saying. San Francisco 49ers finished 12-4. Second in NFC West division. They lost the NFC title game to the Seattle Seahawks. Trust me, the 49 fans don't want me to remind them. They don't need me to remind them at all. Pros: they allowed 17 points per game, third in the league, fifth best defense overall, third best rushing offense, averaged 137.6 yards per game on the ground, and Michael Crabtree, he's a strength and weakness. Cons: Colin Kaepernick is one read quarterback. What I'm saying is, when he drops back to pass, he'll make his first read and take off. Don't believe me? Go look at the Green Bay Packers, Carolina Panthers, and the Seattle Seahawks playoff games and tell me if I'm wrong. Michael Crabtree's injury the first half of the season didn't help the 49ers offense. They were struggling at times. The passing game, they were ranked 30th. Third worst passing offense in the league. So Arizona Cardinals finished 10-6, third in the NFC West division. It's criminal that a team like the Arizona Cardinals can finish 10-6 and still miss the playoffs. That's why the NFL is talking about extending the playoffs. Make it happen, Captain. Shoot. Pros: they're the sixth best defensive team in the National Football League overall. Best rushing defense in the NFL, allowed 84.4 yards per game on the ground. Special teams had everything to do with Patrick Peterson. Allowed 20.2 points per game, 7th. The wide receivers pretty good, tight ends, etc. The cons: 23rd rushing offense. They only average 96.2 yards per game on the ground. Third in the interceptions. That's not good. The offensive line still kind of iffy. And the question mark at the quarterback position. They're probably going to do something about that in free agents, and that's why they didn't draft them this past year. So, let alone last weekend. I'm still not sold on Carson Palmer, so don't bash me for it. St. Louis Rams finished 7-9, last in the NFC West division. Black and blue, best division of football, if you ask me. Pros: 15th ranked defense overall, 9th in rushing defense, only allow 102.9 yards per game on the ground. The running game is pretty good. The offensive line is solid. The wide receivers, average at best. Cons: third worst offense in the league, which is 30th. 27th passing offense. And Sam Bradford, he's a biggest question mark. Can he help the team get to the next level? If not, someone else is going to step in and take over, and he's going to be looking for a new job. Now, my final prediction for the NFC West division for 2014 season, which is months away: 49ers 12-4, Seattle Seahawks 11-5, Arizona Cardinals 9-7, and the St. Louis Rams 5-11. Denver Broncos, AFC West champs, finished 13-3 and a Super Bowl runner-up. Boy, they didn't show up at all. They just got their brains beat in pretty good by the Seattle Seahawks. Just saying. Pros: best offense in the National Football League, first in passing offense, underrated running game, pretty good offensive lineman. Peyton Manning, he was the MVP. Averaged 37.9 points per game, first in the NFL, etc. Cons: average defense, ranked 19th overall, 27th passing defense, good grief, they got to do something about that because they were hot garbage. That Super Bowl game was the prime example. And a very crappy special teams. Did you see that kickoff return for touchdown from Percy Harvin in that Super Bowl? I'm just saying. Kansas City Chiefs finished 11-5, second in the AFC West division. They were the talk of the town. Well, talk of the league, excuse me. Pros, 10th in rushing offense, average 128.5 yards per game on the ground, 6th in points, which is 26.9 points per game, and allowed 19.1 points per game, which is 305. And they were ranked 5th. The special teams was pretty good. Whatever. Cons, the defense was really bad in the second half of last year, 24th overall. Overall offense, below average, 21st, and a very soft schedule. And I'm going to continue to say that. They only beat one team with a winning record, and that was the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just saying. San Diego Superchargers finished 9-7, third in AFC West division, lost in the second round of the playoffs to the Denver Broncos. Oh yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs, they lost in the first round of the playoffs to the Indianapolis Colts. Gagged, choked, a big lead, and lost the game. Just saying. Pros, 5th in total offense, 4th in passing offense, average 270.5 yards per game through the air, 3rd in first downs by passing, 13th in rushing offense, average 122.8 yards per game on the ground. The cons, the defense was below average, 23rd overall, 4th worst passing defense in the league, ranked 29th. And they're still Jekyll and Hyde to the fullest, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! They go out and beat the Philadelphia Eagles, a playoff team. Then they go out and lose to the damn Washington Redskins, 3-13. How do you explain that, San Diego Chargers? Charger fans, talk to me. What's up with your team? Some things will never change, will they? Oakland Raiders 4-12 last year, last in the AFC West division. Pros, 12th in rushing offense, 13th in rushing defense, and they were a very young team as well. Cons, below average offense, 23rd overall, bad passing game, 24th. Question mark at the quarterback position. That's why they traded away Terrell Pryor to the Seattle Seahawks. 22nd ranked defense, 5th worst passing defense. And the same old Oakland Raiders. Oh, yeah, there's more. They allowed 28 points per game in the last 2 years, which is most in the NFL. 12 sacks with a 4-man pass rush. I think it was last year. I think, and that's the fewest. And let's not forget the fact that they have the toughest schedule in the National Football League. Yay! What do the AFC West have in common? They're tough, but the passing defense totally stink. Boy, they do. Now, let me get to the final record for the AFC West teams. Denver Broncos 10-6, San Diego Chargers 9-7, Kansas City Chiefs 8-8, and Oakland Raiders 4-12. Get ready for the NFC, AFC North. I'll talk to you guys later. Give me your picks. Feed me your picks. Damn it. And I will holler at y'all later. Woo!